Have you ever had a member of your team that clearly was declining, that was standing out more than anybody else, and everybody knew it? Have you ever had that? What is the impact of that presence on a team that everybody else is aligned? What's the impact of that? You've seen it. Say that again. Angered? Okay, it's a boat anchor. It drags behind and holds the team back. Okay? Who else? Come on, talk to me.
Causes anxiety amongst the team.
Causes anxiety amongst the team. Does it cause a team to question the credibility of the leader? Yeah. Why?
They're wondering why they're not doing something about it.
And it also sends a message that there's how many standards? There's 2 standards. Actually, let me talk to you about a principle called the law of least commitment. It was actually discovered and named by a researcher out of Duke University. His name was William Wallaman from Walla Walla, Washington. Truth. Say that one 10 times. But he was the one who discovered in relationships this principle of least commitment. And the principle says this: in any relationship, it can be a marriage, it can be a friendship, it can be a group of teammates. Any relationship in which there is a person who is least committed, who is less committed than the other entities in that relationship, and is allowed to stay there, that person begins to set the standard in the relationship. That person not only sets the standard, that person is actually the true leader of the team. Did you hear that? Whoever sets the standard is the true leader of the team. What do you think about that? Have you seen that happen? And it doesn't matter if you have the title, if you have the position, if you're the formal leader. You are not the leader if you are allowing a person in decline to have a seat long term at your table. Make sense? Because you really don't have 2 standards. You have 1 standard. And the lowest standard, the lowest level, the lowest bar becomes the standard. And the higher standard that you talk about is only an idea. It is not the standard. Make sense? We've seen it. And so what I want to talk about is that you can have a team that, a growing, developing, healthy team. There's high accountability. There's high transparency. There is a clear framework for expectations. There is a clear framework of what we expect from each other. We call it trust accelerators. That this is how we handle conflict. This is how we handle misunderstandings. This is how we handle ourselves when we're trying to solve problems. And we all agree that if we move out of those agreements, we're going to have a discussion about it. And it's going to be kind, it's going to be direct, it's going to be respectful. Does it always mean comfortable? Kind is not always comfortable. Make sense? And so, and those are organizations that when they make decisions not based on politics, not based upon whose family do we not want to upset by dealing with this. They don't make decisions based upon personality. They make decisions based upon principle. And the principle is, what is our vision? In other words, where are we going and why are we doing it? They make decisions based upon trust accelerators. These are the agreements that we are going to be, as long as we talk to each other, listen to each other, problem solve, in this mind, we are in our best selves. And people can feel safe. And by the way, just because you're safe psychologically does not mean you're always going to be comfortable. Does that make sense? And so, and to be a part of that team, man, it's like riding a rocket ship. It is like, you can't wait to come to work. Healthy teams look forward to Monday. Declining teams look forward to Friday.